Welcome back to Future Bike Zone. The 2026 Bajaj Avenger 220 is finally here, and it brings with it a fresh wave of excitement for cruiser lovers who want style, comfort, and reliability without stepping into premium bike territory. Today, we're diving deep into every detail of this latest Avenger model, exploring what's new, what's improved, and why this motorcycle continues to dominate India's entry-level cruiser segment year after year. So sit back, relax, and let's take a long cruise into the world of the 2026 Avenger 220. When you first look at the bike, the familiar low-slung stance stands out instantly. Bajaj hasn't tried to reinvent the design of the Avenger because the essence of the model has always been timeless simplicity. Instead, they've refined it. The tank is now slightly more sculpted, giving it a more muscular appearance while maintaining that classic cruiser silhouette. The seating triangle remains relaxed, with forward-set foot pegs and a swept-back handlebar that let you settle into a natural, comfortable posture ideal for long rides. The new LED DRL design adds a modern touch, blending seamlessly with the round headlamp housing that gives it a strong retro character. Bajaj has added chromed accents strategically to enhance visual appeal without overdoing the shine. The 2026 model manages to look premium while still retaining its signature Avenger personality. From the side profile, the elongated body gives you that proper cruiser feel. The spoke-style alloy wheels, the stretched fenders, and the long wheelbase all come together to create a bike that feels planted even before you start the engine. This year, Bajaj has introduced two new colors, Midnight Copper and Ocean Storm Blue. Both shades have a matte finish with gloss highlights, giving the bike a dual-tone richness that stands out on the road. The Avenger logo has been redesigned as well, now with a metallic 3D effect that gives the tank a bold and modern identity. Even details like the seat stitching, handlebar grips, and exhaust heat shield have been refreshed for 2026, all contributing to a more premium experience. Now let's talk about performance, because despite being a relaxed cruiser, the Avenger 220 has always been surprisingly responsive. The 2026 model continues with its reliable 220 cubic centimeters oil-cooled DTSI engine, but Bajaj has fine-tuned the fuel mapping and reduced internal friction to improve refinement. The engine now produces a smooth and consistent power delivery, making it ideal not just for city riding but also for highway cruising. The claimed power output is around 19 horsepower and torque is approximately 17.5 Newton-meters, giving the bike enough punch to accelerate confidently even with a pillion and luggage. What stands out most about this engine is its calmness. There's minimal vibration at mid-range speeds, and the gear transitions feel more polished than previous models. The 5-speed gearbox remains the same in terms of hardware, but the shifting experience has improved thanks to better clutch modulation. Even in slow traffic, the bike does not feel jerky, which is a big plus for daily commuters who also enjoy weekend rides. On open roads, the Avenger 220 cruises comfortably between 80 and 95 km per hour without feeling stressed. The torquey nature of the engine allows for relaxed overtakes, and the throttle response feels predictable and well-tuned. The suspension setup stays true to the cruiser nature of the bike. You get long-travel telescopic forks at the front and twin shock absorbers at the rear. But for 2026, Bajaj has increased the front fork diameter for better stability and improved the rear shock absorbers for superior damping. This means potholes and rough patches feel more controlled, maintaining comfort even on longer rides. The Avenger has always been known for absorbing road imperfections well, and the updates this year make it even better. Braking sees a small but meaningful upgrade. The front now gets a 300mm disc with single-channel ABS, offering stronger stopping performance and better feel at the lever. The rear continues to use a drum brake setup, but with improved lining material that gives more consistent braking. While dual-channel ABS would have been a welcome addition, the existing setup is still effective for this segment and price range. One of the biggest highlights of the Avenger series has always been rider comfort, and the 2026 model takes this to a new level. The seat has been redesigned using a dual-density foam that provides better pressure distribution. Long hours on the saddle feel noticeably less fatiguing. The pillion seat has also been widened, and the backrest is now more supportive, making the bike more pillion-friendly than before. The riding posture is extremely relaxed. The low seat height of around 730mm ensures that riders of all heights find it easy to manage, especially in stop-and-go traffic. In terms of features, Bajaj has taken a balanced approach, adding modern elements without drifting away from the Avenger's simple and classic identity. The bike now comes with a semi-digital instrument cluster that includes a digital speedometer, digital fuel gauge, trip meters, gear position indicator, and a side-stand engine cutoff feature. The analog tachometer sits on the tank, maintaining the old-school cruiser style. The headlamp is now LED, offering better visibility in low-light conditions, while the indicators and tail lamp maintain a mix of LED and halogen for cost efficiency. USB charging, engine kill switch, hazard lights, and improved switchgear quality round out the feature package. When it comes to fuel efficiency, the Avenger 220 continues to deliver numbers that make it very practical. The average mileage is expected to be around 38 to 42 km per liter depending on riding style, which is impressive for a 220 cubic centimeters cruiser. With a 13-liter tank, long highway trips become easier without frequent fuel stops. The maintenance cost remains low, one of the main reasons the Avenger series has maintained a loyal customer base throughout the years. Spare parts are affordable and widely available, and Bajaj's extensive service network ensures support even in smaller towns. Let's talk about the unique selling points of this bike. First, the Avenger 220 remains one of the very few true cruisers available in the Indian market at this price point. There are standard bikes, street bikes, and adventure bikes everywhere, but the cruiser segment has very few choices under 2 Indian rupees lakh. This makes the Avenger instantly stand out. Second, the comfort level it offers is unmatched in its class. Whether you're a daily commuter or someone who enjoys weekend touring, the relaxed posture and comfortable suspension make it one of the best bikes for long-distance rides. Third, its design remains timeless. Many bikes follow trends, but the Avenger continues to hold a classic cruiser charm that never goes out of style. The 2026 Avenger 220 is expected to be priced around 1.55 Indian rupees lakh to 1.62 Indian rupees lakh ex-showroom, depending on the variant and color. For a bike that offers this level of comfort, road presence, and brand reliability, the price feels very competitive. It's accessible enough for new riders, practical enough for daily use, and stylish enough to make a statement on the road. Overall, the 2026 Bajaj Avenger 220 brings meaningful upgrades while staying true to its roots. Whether you're upgrading from a commuter bike or choosing your first cruiser, the Avenger delivers a riding experience that is smooth, confident, and comfortable. It's a bike built for people who enjoy taking life at a steady pace, appreciating the journey as much as the destination. With improved refinement, upgraded features, better suspension, fresh design details, and a price that remains within reach, the 2026 Avenger 220 proves once again why it continues to be the king of affordable cruisers. And that wraps up our detailed look at the 2026 Bajaj Avenger 220. If you enjoy deep dive reviews like this, make sure to like the video, subscribe to Future Bike Zone, and share your thoughts in the comments. Let us know which bike you want us to review next. Until then, ride safe, stay curious, and keep exploring the future of motorcycles.